Driving home one day, three dogs suddenly appeared in the middle of the road. They were running together, confused, and at risk of being hit. The driver couldn't just keep going. She slowed down and carefully guided them off the busy street to a side road, hoping to get them out of danger. To her relief, it worked. At first, she didn't know if the dogs would be friendly. Being on her own made the situation harder. But she always kept a small rescue kit in her car, just in case. She couldn't take three large dogs home by herself, but to her surprise, they didn't run away. They sat there calmly, almost as if they knew someone was finally helping them. Once they were safe, new questions began to rise. Where did they come from? Did they have an owner? She started making calls and posted them on lost and found pages, asking people to share. Days passed and nobody claimed them. That was when it hit her, these dogs had no one. They had been abandoned, and now it was up to her to fight for their lives. The first stop was the shelter. But shelters are tough places for dogs. Loud, stressful, and full of barking. It was clear right away that the three of them didn't handle it well. When they were separated into different kennels, one of the dogs, Dusty, cried nonstop. Even though his friends were just next to him, being apart made him panic. Their bond was so strong that breaking them up was heartbreaking to watch. Wanting something better for them, she worked quickly to find another solution. One of the dogs was moved into foster care and was later adopted, which was a huge relief. But Dusty and Lucky, the two remaining dogs, were inseparable. They did everything together. On walks, they played side by side. After being apart even for a few minutes, they greeted each other with kisses, happy to be reunited. Not wanting them to suffer in the shelter any longer, she moved them into private kennels where they could have peace and space. The difference was clear. They were happier and calmer. She visited them every day, and over time, she got to know their personalities even more. Dusty was the affectionate one. He loved kisses, cuddles, and constant attention. If someone bent down, he was there with his tail wagging, ready to cover them in affection. Lucky was different. She was the strong one, the leader, the one always guarding the fence and keeping watch. Together, they balanced each other perfectly. One soft and sweet, the other confident and bold. For a whole year, she cared for them. She had 5 other dogs at home already, but Dusty and Lucky became just as special to her. She called them her Romeo and Juliet, always together, always connected. Watching their bond made it impossible to think of them being adopted separately. The hope now is simple, that Dusty and Lucky find a home together. They deserve a family who can see how much they love each other, a family who will let them stay side by side for the rest of their lives. For now, they wait, happy in their kennel, safe and cared for, but ready for the day when their forever humans come. If Dusty and Lucky's story touched you, give it a like. Even sharing it can help them and other dogs like them find the love they deserve.